get behind this shield. Still moving at, I think, fastest speed I can move at. Jesus, he's so mobile. Look at that. Okay, got another one. Oh, I see. He gets to use my cards to build on his turn. Oh, it's the boss. No, I'm not really adequate for killing bosses, but I'm not sure. Alright, checking out a couple new games today. Playing tryout day number 5. Exploring games on stream together. First time Starsector? Yeah, first time Starsector. I'm gonna start here in a minute, check it out, give it an hour, then move on. See what it's like. How's everyone surviving? You all in lockdown still? Anyone gone back to life yet? Or are we still postponed? You enjoy this game? Yeah, I don't know. Can't go back if you never had a life. Huh? Fair, fair. Alright, let's check it out. New game. Alright, that was the tutorial, right? No, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. In which case I would owe someone an apology. That would feel really awkward, so let's just pretend it was. Alright. Let's do a quick combat basics before we go. Shit. Now I feel bad. Sorry, dude. I swear I clicked on the tutorial to begin with. What do I need to do here besides get absolutely fucked up? I'm trying to fucking rotate, but I can't move at all right now. Alright, engine's online, so presumably that was because I got boned by that. Asteroid tanking for me, great. Still trying to get behind this shield. Still moving at, I think, fastest speed I can move at. Jesus, he's so mobile. Look at that. Huh. Okay. I kind of do want to see how it would play out with auto resolve, basically. One guy just sits there and drills his shields. I guess it makes some sense. Toggles the shield on and off. Oh, I see. They float out, vent their flux, come back in, kind of thing. So definitely not turn-based. I mean, maybe that's a revelation to you guys. Top tier commentary, my point being, but kind of thinking on what that would mean for a longer playthrough. It's like he tried to block that missile on the shield. I could fast forward, but I'm kind of enjoying watching what's going on. They kind of ripped that apart, huh? 200 ships on each side. What does that look like? No combat speed up. I see. So this is gonna be like what a larger fight would look like, or a medium-sized fight maybe. God, it's so floaty. Switch point of view with tab. So this is what's happening in this fight right now. It's kind of pretty. I'll clean the graphics load. So if I were playing this game right now as opposed to watching it, I would be what? Issuing fleet commands here, like target this ship, make this is your primary target kind of thing. Would I be microing a ship as this was happening too? Light escort, medium escort, Heavy escort. Retreat. Direct retreat. Search and destroy. Show video feed. Transfer command. So I guess initial things go like this. It's kind of weird. It feels like an indie game, which it is. There felt like potentially a lot of content from that in terms of where to go, what to do, how to build your ships. I can't decide if I like the combat or not. Certainly it's very clunky for me right now because I don't have any muscle memory of the control interfaces for that. I don't know, the larger fights were kind of interesting. It's kind of an interesting idea that you're like, it's kind of like a little bit like the Warhammer stuff, right? Where there's a large enough fight that you can't have your attention on what's happening in the fight at all times. You're just giving general orders like attack this unit or escort this ship or fight this part of the fight kind of thing, which is kind of interesting. I don't love the text interfaces for all the mission stuff right now. Like reading through that was kind of dull for me, but I tend to hate that kind of stuff anyways. I don't know, and chat said it's mostly about the fighting. Does the fighting feel real skill intensive? Does it feel like a lot of your outcomes are determined by what you're doing in the fight or the decisions you make moving into it? I have no idea what to think of that. It's still at the end of that. Like, there's not enough time spent for me to get a good opinion of that, I guess. All right, let's switch over to the next game for now. I don't have an answer to that one. No idea. I kind of need to put more time into it, I think. It's one of those games where you just can't get enough information from the first little bit. I think my take home from that last game is I need to put put more time into it. I think what we'll do is probably add it to the next tryout day again for Starsector and try a couple more of those skirmish maps, basically. See if I like the combat system enough as I'm playing it more, I think is what I would look for that. But let's check out Battlestar Galactica. When did this game come out? 2017. Okay.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
Stratus contacts. Marks a confirmed hostile.
Okay. At least one of my ships will collide. It's awkward. Probably should have launched fighters out of one of those two. Alright, so we're gonna ram them. That's the new plan. Alright, some of these are gonna have frontal weapons too. Like I think those little frigates have like frontal machine guns or something. Don't know how to tell that anymore though. It's been too long. Sure. Yes, collision is not only something I'm happy with, something I want to have happen. Yes! Alright, we ran him over. Perfect. Being boarded apparently. So basically we said, we saw you, everybody shoot him. Alright, we're about to see this take a bunch of damage. What has it taken so far? Left side just got hit kind of hard, right? Alright, fighters are out. I want this thing to keep it in the kill zone, so this is going to be kind of like this. Just rotate with it as it rotates towards us.
So say we all.
And this guy, similar, is going to be coming right into us. I don't really want to shoot him in the front, though. I want to shoot him in the side. Let's try that. I think that's 5 set of commands I've just given. I think the missiles are on cooldown for 3 more turns, all right?
Squadron is taking fire.
All right, we got one of them.
Missiles incoming. Inventory is taking damage.
Okay, got another one of their guys. Got some missiles off. Rotated our armor, which is good. Survived the 8 hole on that side. I forgot I had these things, huh? Okay. Lost the fighter squadron, apparently. I don't know. This has the same pros and cons as it did last time I played it. From my perspective, it doesn't really feel like all that much has changed. It still is a very slow fight. And it's a little one-dimensional. Like, I'm doing 2 things, really. I'm rotating armor and using cooldowns. And now, granted, I'm not doing everything with my fighters, but I remember the strategic overlay, the kind of campaign building part of it. Okay, but not. I don't remember it being extraordinarily fun. I do like the persistent units that level up, and I do like some of the options. I like the replay. I like the pausing. I like that kind of system. It's also just a little bit clunky the way I dragged that around. I don't know. I'm not sure what I was expecting in terms of updates. I just hadn't checked this game out in a couple years and thought to myself, it's probably worth checking out again. But I'm not sure it's changed my opinion in many ways from that. I don't know. It's still fun. I still like it. Enjoyed the fight, but I don't know that I'd want to fight a lot of those. Let's move on. What next? Long way down? Let's try a long way down. Slabs. I'm fighting a green marble with wings. Anyone notice a number changing for a resource? I kept the card I didn't use, by the way. It's interesting. 238 health. Only picked up 1 damage dealing ability. RIP. I get 25% more damage on this, but it's not enough. It's at 40 health. I don't know why its health is so far away from where it is. What happens if I poke this? Do I get another card? Poke. I get another poke. So I can kill it this turn then. All the things I did damage in increments of 10. How the fuck did we get him to 1? But 10% resist wouldn't have put him at 1. So we hit him for 20, 20, 10, 10. Each time we hit him for 10, it would have left him at 1 extra health, and each time we hit him at 20, it would have left him at 2 extra health. So he should have been at something like 7 or 6 or 5. No way he should have been at 1 from that, right? I can't get any sense of what the resource is. All right, equipment, blessed attack, battle deck. Can't move through that area apparently. So I have to what? Build a wall, the thing over here? No. The direction they face matters. Got armor. Okay. And another guy. I don't know if he has blessings. Do I draw up to 4 or do I draw 2? Should use a different number this turn. Thanks, Magic Burden. Oh, I see. You can see use my cards to build on his turn. Alright, giant ball, you've hit me. I don't feel great about it. See, that said it did 26, but hit him for 30. It says it did 18, hit him for 18. I took all the non-attack cards out of my deck because they seemed really bad. It seemed like 15% damage over like 3 turns. Was not something I wanted. Got a 4th helmet. We now have 4 helmets for 2 guys. Alright, let's play 3 cards and see how many I draw. Maybe that's something that we manipulate. And we have item resources that are just the same card again and again. Drew up to 4 again. Okay, that's enough for me. I'm not a fan. Not really what I'm interested in doing. It was starting to look a little. I wondered if it was going to be like a little Slay the Spire, kind of choose your destination kind of thing, but it seems not that. All right, let's move on. Let's check out Curse of the Dead Gods next. An arm. Area map. Next, gold. Then more gold. Then we will be paddled while macheting people. Then more gold. Then strange fish will talk to each other. I think gold. Those are traps. Now we know. No, don't fucking stand on it, you ass. Space. Oh, it's space. Makes sense. Perfect. We did it, chat. Good thing we have 1,000 health. Okay, you should pull out a real weapon. So like a fireplace I can set the... Yeah. Oh, that's gold. Literally gold on the floor. Do I have a ranged weapon? I do. I see. When I'm in weapon stance, I can shoot with the right click. I'm feeling really bad at this game right now. There's the combos they're talking about, but... So it like mini stuns them when I hit them. Not sure what these are yet. I think this is action points. I can do 5 before I have to rest. And then come back. Alright, do I heal out of combat by chance? Okay, fighting them with the torch was very not good. Hey, we're back. Hey. Oh god, I keep trying to dodge with right... So what? Oh, spacebar for dodge. You keep trying to right-click dodge. Just got fucked up. So you need light to find traps? That's kind of a cool mechanic. We're gonna have to figure out how to stay alive. Because I'm doing very poorly at that at the moment. Kept right-clicking when I'm meaning to dodge. By the way, in Crowfall, dodge is right-click. Which is where I think I was trying to go with that. I think I have to kill a certain number of them. Oh, it's a boss. No, I'm not really adequate for killing bosses right now. Ow. How many times can Filthy forget there's traps in the corners? Every time. Thanks for asking. What is this? Alright, do your spinny thing again so I can attack you. Thanks. Might not even be a boss. The hit points didn't reflect the boss. So that was room 1 of the spire, of which we've taken... Dude, 10 gold. Count me in. Oh god. Oh, do you see me try to dodge and right click? Instead, shoot. I kind of like this so far, by the way, chat. I'm having a very hard time with it, but it looks kind of well done. The movements are very, very smooth so far. It's kind of interesting. I kind of like the room by room approach. It's kind of cool so far. I seem terrible at it, but that's not totally unexpected. What is this thing? We don't know what. Red is health. We're going to health. Okay. Now we're talking. We got a plan. Traps can be used to kill them. This doesn't look like a haven. This looks fucked up. Okay. I want to play this more, chat. That means it's the game that I like right now. It's kind of addictive. Do we just... I want to do like one run of these to complete. Do we do one more of these, then try the other game? Or do we try the other game, then come back if we don't like it? You so trash at this game. I'm having fun, though. Alright, we're going to check out the other game. I enjoyed this. I might come back and play this. We'll see. But we're going to check out the other game. Gain damage when you take damage. Seems useful for me. I should probably bind block and actually use that, huh? Alright. New game of Alders Blood.
Ugh, my skin crawls. Such rituals invoke the darkness too intimately for my liking. But the deed is done, and my destination is close at hand.
This is cracking me up, this scent line. I think it's cool. Like, what was the last game you played where scent mattered? So this has shown us that sound is going to be a thing, and scent is going to be a thing. It's kind of cool. Here's our dudes. We got Hugo Devitt, Ethan Gray, Maxwell Blair, and Renoir Dosset.
For our father.
So maybe that's the backstab icon?
You are going down.
Maybe? Alright, banish is melee range, I guess.
For our father. It is done.
I think I gained less stamina because I used left. I think we just gained full on everybody.
Be there in a moment.
Look out, Shrieker ahead. Their kind may appear unimpressive, but their screeches will alert nearby monsters who are positioned to draw waves of unwanted attention. This is not a true play. True prey rather. Let's distract it, focus on the brawlers.
Target acquired. Going into concealment.
Uh-oh.
Chief. Hiding. I'll vanish.
Should we see if it does it with the axe equipped or if it has to be the knife?
Going for a kill.
Did not get downed. I guess the axe does not work.
Spotted enemy.
Okay, but that downed him even though he was engaged. Completely, oh, it's quiet but not completely silent.
For our father. Get back to the shadows.
Okay, but we got hit once. Kind of weird. It's an interesting mechanic. They immediately react to you. Huh. Okay. I think this is enough for me for this one today. I'd play more of this. It's going to depend how interesting the combat is and how much of it there is. The ambiance is pretty cool. I like the intro storyline. I like the graphics. I think it could be a fun game to play a little bit more with. I'm not really feeling doing it now, mostly because it's requiring I read a bunch, and I don't want to read a bunch at the end of my day, but I think this is good enough.